Welcome back to MarkReed757.com. This is my weight loss journey. I'm still going at it. I missed last week, I know. I'll touch on that a little bit later. The reason why I'm a little farther back away from the camera is because I want to get a little more of a body picture. Because a lot of times people do these documentaries and they don't want to show their body or anything. It's like, well, I can't see your progress. Well, I'm doing the best I can here, and I'm sitting down because it is harder for me to stand up for a long period of time. It's getting better, and I'll touch on that a little bit later too. Anyway, let's move on, and let me go a little bit about what I wanted to focus on today. Today I'm focusing on no excuses, just solutions. In the past, I was full of excuses. I'd get going, I'd get started, and I'd be doing real good. I'd be eating right, I would exercise, I'd get within about the first week, maybe 2 weeks. That's why it's so critical that I keep going now. This is only my second video. And once I reached that second week, it was like something would make me quit. Something would say, no, you can't do it. And then I'd have to figure out what it is or just give in. And most of the time I gave in. That's why I'm here where I am now. Some of the examples of excuses. I got one within these last 2 weeks where it could have been an excuse, but I'm sticking to solutions instead of excuses. And the example is, I have bad anxiety, so I started to feel like my lips are numb, my tongue was numb, I'd have like a shooting pain down my arm, and I'm thinking I'm having a stroke or a heart attack or something. And I called my grandma up, called up a buddy of mine, and I talked to them, and it helped ease me out of it temporarily. But then I slid a little bit, and I ate, like a cheeseburger and a couple other my old comfort foods, and that completely got rid of my anxiety. And I know I need a different solution in that. That should not be my solution, but I regained myself, and I rethought about it, and I'm ready to go back at it again. A little more on what I've done with my exercise and food a little later. Anyway, the idea is to get as many solutions for any excuse that may arise. This way, it'll eliminate a complete failure. Failure's okay. I don't mind failing. Failing's just a part of life, and it shows that you're human. There's been a ton of greats that have failed. I mean, Thomas Edison, it could be debated whether he completely made the light bulb or not. But from the history books I read, Thomas Edison made the light bulb, and it took him 1,000 tries. But he finally did it. He could have easily quit any of them number of times that he attempted it before, but he had set a goal, and he obtained that goal. He didn't care how many times he failed, so I should look at my past in the same aspect. It doesn't matter how many times I failed before, just keep on going. It doesn't matter how many times I'm gonna fail, just keep on going. And that's where I'm getting at with no excuses, just solutions. Some ways to come up with the solutions is obviously you analyze what excuse that you're coming up with. For instance, we'll take my anxiety example as one that I came up with. Well, since I started getting anxiety, just talk to myself, and maybe I could tell myself I'm not going to die. And if I do die, it's my time. The good Lord is ready to take me. So here I come. And that a lot of times helps eliminate it, believe it or not. Because if you're at peace with yourself, then you're able to go. And there's other solutions. If that doesn't work, I'll come up with another one. Because there again, I'm not afraid to fail. And that's the whole part of it. Sorry about that, the phone rang. You'll have that from time to time. Anyway, as I was saying, last week I wanted to do the video. I was really gun-ho about doing the video, and then I thought to myself, well, I'll do it Sunday. And instead of Saturday, because my son Carl, who you've seen in last 2 weeks ago video, was in a disc golf tournament. He did fantastic, came in second in the division that I bumped him up in, and 5th overall. So, you know, that was great. But I just didn't feel up to it. I felt like I spent all my energy in that week. I started off fantastic. Monday I did great. Tuesday I did great. Wednesday I did great. Thursday I started to feel that anxiety come in. And then Friday it kicked in pretty good. And that's when I did the phone calls and everything. And then the tournament was Saturday. Well, I stuck it through, went through the whole tournament. I even walked the whole time because I've been disc golfing here and there. And I kind of went a little bit back on my old ways, the way I would eat. And I didn't stick to the plan I did. Now that could tell me one of two things. Either the plan I did isn't the lifestyle I want. That's not my right lifestyle. And that the whole purpose of this lifestyle change, diet, whatever you want to call it, is finding something that I'm going to stick to for the rest of my life. So obviously, if that's something I can't stick to, I'll find something else that works and I can stick to. That's the whole purpose of this. No excuses, just solutions. Well, got a little bit off track there. And that was my first week. And then the second week, I kind of was reevaluating myself, and the only exercise I really did the second week, and because the first week I did lifting and stairs and disc golf and swim, I did a lot. The following week I only did disc golf. I didn't feel the energy to swim, didn't feel the energy to do anything else except for disc golf. Next week I plan on doing some more disc golf. I don't think I'm going to add the swimming in. You know, I want to, but you know, since I did too much the first week, I had to reevaluate, and I feel like disc golf and lifting weights will be what I do next week. And I feel that'll be good. And I'm going to work on my diet a little more. You know, I didn't bring food into work this last week, and it hurt me. You know, I got down to 406. That is a 7-pound loss from the last time I weighed myself at 413. But it's could have been a lot better had I been a little more focused. But I'm not going to go back and try to think all that. And you got to remember, I'm building muscle too. But since I have so much fat to lose, hey, I still should lose more weight than what I would gain in muscle. Because muscle does burn more fat. Anyway, this is what I have for this week, and I'll see you next week. I'll be at it next week, so I look forward to doing another one of these.